was like the best. And your new method, how did you end up coming across doing this all of a sudden? Combining the two is absolutely like brilliant. Like brilliant. I've never ever seen it.
I've been playing with the idea. I've been doing the trail since 1982, and I almost got kind of bored with it because I've been doing it for so long. And my last deck, I gave it to a client that was elderly, and her hands, they weren't her cards weren't teething, and she was doing AA. So a lot of times I was doing my cards away. Mm-hmm. So my friend Raven, like I said, who I've done the readings for, she wanted a reading, and I have my old deck that's 35 years old that I first started out with. They're actually out of paper. So I said, okay, I'll try this. And she's in England, and she's a fantastic reader. She's an herbologist, and you guys can always look her up if you want any of her stuff. Her and her boyfriend grow in Devon, England, which I call Sleepy Hollow. And we're kind of... We're constantly Skyping, like I Skype with Susan and, sometimes Michelle. Mm-hmm. So she wanted me, so I said, okay, I'll give you one. And because she's in the middle of where there's not very much network, I just get her photo. So I could feel the blockages coming through. I said, well, why don't I try the tones? And then, so as I did a full deck reading, because what I'm doing with earlier today, I did one card readings, which I could do with that. Or I could do full deck readings, or I could do half readings, depending on, how much the payment is. And one of my level is to heal the past, to change the future, because she's a reader, and so all of my friends are readers, and we get the same people with the same questions over and over and over again.
Right.
So as we change our energies, then we change our energies, then we could change the direction, instead of like being in this cosmic loop type of thing.
Right.
So I could feel the breakthrough of doing with her, and then I experimented with Susan. I did some with Susan.
Yep.
And I did some with other friends of mine who are reader, and we definitely feel like it's a calling. It just it combined, because people are very visual.
Right.
And with the visual of the cards, we could pinpoint a certain area, find out where the blocks are, and that's where that multidimensional energy comes in, where we could feel the past lives. I did one on a friend of mine that's an opera singer, a music teacher, and he did a keto. Wow. And he showed me a sore on his foot, and so we ended up doing the energy work of it, and then he showed me a birthmark on his other foot. Because a lot of my wounds are from past lives. Birthmarks are past lives. You don't know that my first boyfriend was basically my pimp in another lifetime. I had BD. He had blindness. He was born blind in one eye. This stuff carries over, and people don't realize. And I want you guys look
Oh my God! I could tell you from experience here. That, hey Val, how you doing? Hi Rebecca. I can tell you guys from experience that I've been working with Marcy almost a year. Actually, it'll be a year. Yeah, I think a year in September. Next week. That literally, I just when I seen your message. That's our friendship anniversary. When I seen your message, I was so, hey Cody, I was so connected. I just literally, like, okay, I got to message this woman. I got to have her on my show. And we've been talking ever since. And now you're talking to someone right here, and I'm going to tell you how well she works. Mm-hmm. I have spondylocentesis and a Tyron cyst. Okay. So technically, I'm not supposed to be able to walk without a cane. Honey, I can walk without a cane.
She walks very well.
Okay. I'm a smiling widow. There's so much work that she has done on me that actually has given me the strength to do what I am right now. Our first show and our very own network. Thank you, Marcy.
Thank you.
She's actually given me all the courage and everything I need. Yep. Yes. Our first official guest. Yep.
It's awesome. I'm like, who else could we have?
And I'm so honored.
We should get a lot of
and we're continuing the Thursday. And kind of like with Susan, it was like she's starting the channel Elohim, which is another client that did years ago that I met on a RAM that I did for 3 years. And somebody came in physically with a hip problem, and there was like John of God. You guys can Google him. I don't know if you've heard him or not, but he's like this farmer healer down in Mexico. And a lot of people go down and pilgrimage him in white. And I said, am I going to do the energy like John of God? They said faster and deeper. And Susan just verified that with the energy work.
Yep.
So, I mean, I have so many stories. I just wanted to wrap up that one with the past life with my friend that's an opera singer. So, I was getting an image of a forest, his foot getting blown off, and a pointy hat. So he texts me back, and we figured out the Prussian War. He doesn't like wars this lifetime, and so there was wars in the Prussian War. They were wearing that hat, and he says his foot's getting a little bit better.
Oh, awesome.
Wow.
It's so
I mean, literally, all I can say is wow. I'm telling you, I mean, she is just so worth working with. I mean, I'm talking from personal experiences.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, I mean, I remember going into a place and doing an investigation with all the equipment that I own. You know, people get scared when I walk out the door, and I come home with backaches. That doesn't happen anymore.
No.
I'm still standing upright.
You are. I mean, you never. I never hear you complaining. Like,
No, never.
Never.
It's all
Are
thanks to
Are
you.
people able to hear? Because you guys, I'm reading like the messages like no voices.
Oh, that was prior.
I don't know if that's when you guys rebooted.
No, that's prior already. We're on the another live feed.
Okay.
The first message says we are back.
Okay.
I did have to restart one of my systems, but we actually have a caller on the line right now, and I want everybody to know that if you would like to call in for the show and have a tarot or a question, please do call us at 563-999-3002. That is our new official call-in number.
Celebrate a good time. Come on. Woo. I'm telling you.
Let's celebrate it over here.
I'm so
Yeah, we got exciting news and stuff coming up. So, literally, this is our first show on the network. We're on 8 platforms.
In 1 week, thank you.
Waiting to hear from one very important one. But are you ready for your first caller, honey?
Yeah, I'm ready whenever you guys are.
All right. Hello, you're live on the air. How you doing, honey? What's your name?
Hi, my name is Katie. How are you?
Very nice to meet you,
Hi,
Katie.
Katie.
What a sweet name.
Katie,
I love that.
Marcy,
By
Katie.
the way. Thank you.
Hi, Katie. Do you want me to do a tone or you want me to do a tarot tone? What's going on with you?
However you feel you like. I have a question about work.
Okay.
I texted this person today. We've been kind of playing like phone tag, I guess you'd say. He's been very busy. And I texted him today, like, we could speak this evening if you like. I just wondering if you see, the relationship taking hold, if he'll give me a contract.
I'm getting the beginning of October. There seems to be some miscommunication. There seems to be some red tape. It's like you've got a few lessons to learn before you go into this, but I think the beginning of October is going to kick into gear really strong. They've just got a few things that don't seem that is working well, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think you're going to call or you'll connect probably the beginning of the middle of September, because we have Labor Day and that whole thing on that.
Yeah.
And then you'll be in a gear like people work or whatever it is. So I feel like beginning of October things are going to start happening for you. And then you're just going to start taking off. So meanwhile, just, while I have my life stand still, just kind of work on yourself, rebalance, work through whatever blockages you have. I don't know if that makes sense to you or not. But it's all good. What is it? What's the job?
He's going to help me with a project, an artistic project. Get it off the ground, get more people on board.
Okay, well then that would make sense how it would take a while.
Yeah.
That's fine. So it's all good. Just bide your time, and I think you're good.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, Katie. Thanks so much for calling in. We
Thank
love
you
to
for
have
calling
new
in.
callers. Remember, call us at any time.
Thank you. Many blessings.
Oh, you too, darling.
Oh, thank you so much.
All right, so you write that number right down on your refrigerator on a little sticky. 563-999-3002 is what you're going to write. Yes.
Hey, don't forget, guys, you never know where we're going to be on.
Exactly. You don't.
No,
you want
you
to
don't.
subscribe on YouTube. You want to like us on Facebook. So you can keep track of what we're up to next. Because you don't know.
No, you never know what we're up to next. You really don't. But
Mm.
don't be shy. Give us a call in tonight. Like I said, I've been working with Marcy for years, and then Marcy and I sometimes will go back and forth with the cards.
Right. I love that she's incorporating the cards. I love it. It's awesome.
Oh yeah,
I love it.
I love it.
It's
I
so
love
good.
it. So,
So
hey,
good.
welcome everybody to the first initial ATU Network show. So how are you doing, Marcy?
You guys, I've got you guys. I've got it on the computer, and I'm trying to send you guys there so I can talk.
Whoa.
Yeah, the problem is we're always on a bit of a delay compared to where we are.
If you guys verbally tell me, because it's like not shutting down.
Oh, it's not shutting down. Oh.
What's not shutting down?
The computer.
No, I had to take down the whole screen. It was like because when I clicked on, I was hearing you guys, and so I want to focus on if you guys have any questions, verbally ask me so that I'm not interrupted with live.
Oh, that's fine.
The sound wasn't.
Oh.
Yeah, I have her mute the sound. I have her mute the sound. You what? This is funny. I have her mute the sound when she's answering any questions on live.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the only way. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. My computer just made a weird sound.
But you know what? On the laptop, we're still actually moving. Look, we are moving on the laptop.
Yeah, it's really weird.
It's so funny.
That's okay.
But
So-
I want to know more about my love life. I'm going to put it out there tonight. I do. I am so curious. Mark, if you're listening, I want to know. Because inquiring minds want to know, and there's no better way to know than to talk to Marcy. He asked the dog if he could move in.
Before anybody calls, I'm going to get a tone so they get an idea of the energy and the healing. As I continue working on myself, and Susan and other people are getting theirs also.
Yes.
We get higher vibrations, we get higher guides. It's a higher frequency. And so it's a continual journey, and that's why a lot of people pray and the guides can't hear them because they can't work with dense energy. And so as we raise, it's like school. We get higher guides, like Susan now has Elohim, and we were doing on that. That was amazing that they're back and working with us. All right, and a lot of times they come in through me, so this could be me. I don't think this is me. This is them. So I'm going to hit some notes, and that will help with the energy of the earth and the grid, and that's what I got told when I did that live Facebook earlier today.
We are global.
Was feeling it, releasing it.
Yep, so this is global, everyone. Just so you all know, globally, we are putting Marcy's tones out there. So let's take a scoop of that. Pretty cool, right? All right.
Globally?
Global. You're helping people globally right now with the tone that you're going to do.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, because I work with so many people internationally, and that's why I kind of like I said, I was supposed to go do some clients today. I ran out of gas. I ran out of money. So I kind of went back home, and I'm like, okay, well, this is a good day. I regrouped myself. And because of the international time on it, I think when I came on earlier today, that was good.
Right, yes.
So I'm going to make some notes. I went Archangel Raphael.
I felt that.
Yeah, I was vibrating. I'm sitting over
yeah.
here vibrating. I don't know
So
if
you were
anybody
the
can see
only
it.
one then?
No,
Okay.
I swear I was vibrating.
All
I
right.
kept looking down at my hands.
Whew. I really did. I felt that. Like, I hope our listeners felt that. You guys write in and let us know in the chat room, on Facebook. Let us know. I mean, you've got. Look at me. Goosebumps are back. They're back.
Yeah, give us a call, people. Definitely don't be afraid to give us a call tonight. Don't forget the new call-in number is 563-999-3002. We have a bunch of stuff actually coming up. We have the Vedic Astrologer next Thursday, and then we definitely have Cody. Cody's coming in. Hi, Deb. Cody's coming in on the 13th. Chris Garcia on the 20th. And Jacqueline, can't pronounce the last name yet, but I will.
We will.
She's actually a book author, so we do have a lot coming up and top of some other things we are doing in September. So you want to stay tuned to the ATU Network as much as possible because we're going to be, there's Chris. Yep, he's actually going to be back on the 20th. So hi, Chris. Yep, so we're going to be going that. So please give us a call. Talk to Marcy, ask for a tone. She can really help you alleviate what's going on and blocking you from moving forward. She's going to help take the blockages out of you. I mean, she's done it for me for over a year. I mean, absolutely amazing. Call, ask her to flip a card. We'd love to hear from you, and I know she would love to hear from you.
That's the thing. Like, she's combining her tones with her card readings, guys. So you want to try this out. She's combining it.
I got an idea.
What?
Okay.
Oh, she just scared the bejeebas out of me.
I got a question.
Oh my God! What? Me?
No, for me.
For you?
You don't laugh.
Okay. Ready,
Hey,
Marcy?
Okay.
Okay. All right. My question. Am I always going to be single? I am a widow.
I'm getting no.
Awesome.
OMG.
I'm getting in about 3 years. It's almost like it's going to start in about 3 years, and then I'm almost getting some type of marriage or relationship in about 5.
Oh my goodness. Am
And
I the
it's
maid
going to
of
be
honor?
very well balanced.
Oh my goodness. Am I the
Kind
maid
of
of honor?
mastery energy type of male
Huh.
that seems well established.
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh, I know what the problem is and why we were having sound issues. I got my shoes on. Here's another rule
I
of
got
thumb.
my shoes off. I've never worn my shoes again.
When-
Marcy said the very
When
first
you are
time.
dealing with energy, no shoes.
Marcy, you told us our very, very first time with you to not wear shoes. In every episode since, we have never worn shoes.
Okay.
So we will not ever wear shoes when we do an episode.
I'm saying, the
I'm
shoes
not
are on.
wearing shoes either, you guys. I'm always barefoot.
I
wanted
do feel a
something
strong
about Cheryl and
connection.
Susan. They were very much guided, and the masters, what they do is they test people, and if you pass the test, then they give you opportunities. And I was on a radio show one time where I did my own radio show, and this is about maybe about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And I did a 30-minute show, and it literally went into like a 10-second sound from whatever. This is how powerful the guides are. And I'm like, well, when Abby was chilling out with him, I said, what did you do? It says, oh, you have free will. I said, no, I don't. I said, man is not ready for this. And now I'm seeing tonal sounds popping up everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And on one of it, I was telling this on the live show, where on the TED Talk, there was a music teacher that literally had videos of healing with sound. People ask me if I use Tibetan bowls and chimes. I'm using my own power, my own vibration. So they said between 100 and 1,000 hertz and 200 and 1,000 hertz, they literally show cancer cells breaking up. And Susan will explain her experiences of diseases and the breaking up. I've had breathing meters, I forgot what they're called, go off. Somebody else I worked on with her heart, she went to the doctor, her heart was crazy. Then the doctor took a second look a year later, and she's like, I had you last year, and her heart was normal. This stuff does work. Our bodies, when we have non-anaerobic energy, then it's almost like a seed that's compressed in the dirt. It won't grow. Anaerobic is oxygen. Non-anaerobic is non-oxygen. The diseases happen with non-oxygen in the body out of fear, shame, guilt, all these different lower vibrations that we have that we think that they go away and they don't. They do stay with us as a cellular memory. So what happens is with the tones, it opens up a valve because I'm clairaudient, clairvoyant, and clairsentient. It opens up to let the body heal itself. And I've been continually working on myself. I was emotionally abused as a child. You know, I've worked on myself the last month with my family, and Susan did a really, really good reading on my family, which put everything together, and so I had to go through this kind of like death experience energy on my mother, why she did what she did, my sisters, and stuff I knew. She put it into a format that I had to process even more. So now the energy is a little more powerful, the sound more, it's a constant process.
Right. It's amazing. You have changed our lives, I know that.
Big time.
Well, you guys have changed mine. And, you know, and that's why we're all interconnected. And people could Facebook me and go on my LinkedIn, and you could Google my tones under Marcy Kosich, or Cosmic Cosmos. There's another Cosmic some or other, and I always get mixed up with that one. I didn't know that I could Google my name, but the tones are on there. It has to hit the serotonin part of the brain where people feel relaxed, and that's because of the right side. Anxiety and depression, the left side of the brain. The tones are the right side, so it gets your body feeling comfortable, relaxed, all that fun stuff.
Mm-hmm. I love it. I wish I had more time lately. It's just been so chaotic. It's just with my life. But I wish I had more time to work with Marcy, which we're gonna have to schedule. That's what it is. We're gonna have to schedule.
Well, with you between last minute calls, your grandmother went to the hospital, your father's emergency. Yes. Oh my God, come down and help me pick the cherry tomatoes.
Oh my Lord! Oh, that's tomorrow again. By the way, be prepared for another bag full of cherry tomatoes, because he already told me today. Tomorrow is pick the cherry tomato day.
Well, that's okay. My mother loved them.
Oh,
my mother
goodness.
Absolutely loved them.
Good.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes we'll just sit and literally, it's like I have to get up early. She's on a different time zone than me. Mm-hmm. And by the time I realize what time it is, it's like 12 o'clock, and I'm saying, oh, geez, I got to get up early. I forget all about it, but I just get so into everything that we're doing that it really is amazing. You guys got to give us a call. 563-999-3002. Give us a call.
Right, call on and talk to Marcy. I mean, she's got a whole new, amazing combination of doing tonal tarot card readings. So call in at 563-999-3002 and get your tonal tarot card reading from Marcy. This is your opportunity, guys. Call and talk to her. No questions are too strange or no question at all. She will do that for you as well. A tonal tarot card reading. So please give us a call back. Give us a call.
Yeah, definitely give us a call on our new number, on our new network, with our lone tree in the back. We have a black and white background today, and we wanted that because we wanted everybody to know that the darkness, she can literally pull the darkness out of you. You want to give her a call.
And did you notice that you match your microphone today and I match my microphone today?
No, I didn't.
Well, if you look at the feed and look back at yourself, you notice We even see the purple in your hair. You match the mic. I'm wearing my thingy. I'm matching my mic.
Okay,
we're making our boulders look good. We're making our mics look good right
So,
now.
Marcy, why don't you tell everybody? I know you've been doing this for a long time, but how did you start off?
Well, I've written autobiographies on Amazon because it's called "We're Off to Be Wizards." I'm off to free the wizard, and I'm off to be the wizard. It's a trilogy of everybody asks, how did I start? And I've been a healer for many lifetimes. Suzanne, who did the channel drawing of me, did me at Bathsheba. I've been also White Eagle, the chief among 12 chiefs. So it's just, I didn't know I was very much guided because of the abuse. But once I started at 19 or 18, I started getting deja vus. I was dabbling in it a little bit. And my roommate at that point decided we were going to move. I took off to the Rainbow Gathering, and I thought it was spur of the moment because I wanted to get out of California, even though it was borderline California, Oregon. Met these hippies. We went up to Washington to go apple picking. There is no apples in July. But I had like about 6 deja vus. And I'm like, okay, I'm doing this for, and then the next deja vu I had was, this white wall, white carpeting, and white room, and I went to a job interview over in the morning because I'm from the Bay Area, and a friend of mine and her boyfriend came with us. He decided to break up with her. They had this huge 3-story house. Well, the mother decided to hire me right away. The father wasn't too happy, and they had a meditation room on the first floor with white walls, white carpeting, and white floors.
Right.
That started my journey and with what was going on, and so it's been very much guided. I got a channeling. I said, what do I do? And it says psychokinesis. I was 21.
Wow.
I said, what's that? And they said moving and clearing energy. So that started with that one, and it just kind of went into these guides and experiences and journeys to do whatever I'm supposed to do.
How did you,
So
when you knew that you were doing healing,
what?
and I know there's like many different forms of healing, how did you know that you were supposed to do tones?
Well, there was a guy that I started going out with, and he did tones on me when I was 25. Then I got sent up to Washington. Then, then I kind of put that on the back burner.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided on Arena when I worked on there. I said, okay, I say these things are experiments because they are. And how they work is, like a recipe or whatever is going on. So when I got on Arena, which is an international Skype website, I'm like, I'll try doing the tones because they were seeing me, all they were doing was chatting like with this. And these people were saying, oh, my back's feeling better. Oh, the headache's releasing. Oh, this is happening. And so I started doing that. And then the first time I started doing that with a regular microphone, the microphone was making noises when I wasn't. And so I had to switch to a headset. And so people started getting addicted to the tones. And I went to like a pagan festival, and I'm like, I do past lives, I do energy, I'm clairvoyant, clairvoyant. You got to pick one thing. So I figured that most of what I'm doing is the tonal and the healing, and I've been doing it ever since. And as I work on myself and I connect with all these people, and a lot of my clients, as you guys are now friends,
Mm-hmm.
they know my work.
Yep.
And it's a different avenue because you go on such a spiritual journey. It's not like a simple reading. I got off on Arena because I was starting to get headaches and stomach aches with so many readers.
Yes.
And with that, it was just continuing my journey and working with different people like you guys and laughing and growing. And, it's like if you want a soul advancement, this is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then different people channeling, they're like one guy that also I worked on, and he ended up doing channeling. He did Archangel Michael, who I work with a lot, and I think I told Susan.
Yep.
It was like he said I'm supposed to bring in the gold. I thought it was like gold coins. It's like no, gold energy.
Yes.
And then he goes, you're on the respite, and that was like 4 or 5 years ago. So, and then meeting Susan, that, and Michelle, and that was the next level, and, and it just progresses.
It really is an amazing journey. It really is. We actually have more callers on the line.
Oh my goodness, they're lining up, everybody. Come on, take this chance. Call us.
All right, we're going to take the first caller, just so you know. Your area code is 845. We'll take you next. Hello, you're live on the air.
Hello.
Do you happen to have a name? What is your name, honey?
Hello.
Hello, what is your name?
Hi, my name is Maria.
Hi, Maria.
I'm calling from New York. Can you please can you move my back from to the finance?
Oh, you have a question about finance.
Yes.
She has a question about finance.
Right.
What would you?
All right, I'm gonna shuffle the cards. I'm gonna put the phone down, so I'll be a little bit like voice so I can shuffle the cards. And your name is Maria?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Well, Maria, I'll shuffle the cards, and then we'll see what goes on. Okay?
Yes, thank you.
So we got Maria and her finances.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like you've got the Five of Swords, and that usually has to do with building with people. Or is there a particular thing that you're working on, or a situation with other people?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you do?
I mean, nothing.
Well, I see you're really creative, for one thing. That's what I'm getting visually. I'm flipping another card. And it's so funny, I got the same card. I shuffled and I flipped and I got the same card.
Wow. She's going to be the next, like,
That's what's funny about, when I do these things. It's like, okay, well, this is the answer. And there's people that try to debunk me and, and reshuffle the cards, and the cards come out the same.
Right.
So I'm going to hit a tone right around your heart chakra because it feels like there's a blockage or there's an ache, and that's kind of stopping you from going forward. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to hit a really high pitch note, and this is a note, a tone of unconditional love and acceptance. Okay?
Yes.
You doubt yourself too much.
Yes, you're right.
All right, when I did that, because what happens, like, when I do the tones, it has to do with frequency, not lineage. It's like somebody stabs you in the back. So I'm seeing this old rusty sword, which is usually the mind or attacks or something like that. I'm pulling it out of your back.
Thank you.
And whatever this is, it really devastated you.
Thank you.
Does that make sense?
My family.
What?
My family.
Your friend did?
No. I say my family.
Okay. Well, are you feeling a little lighter now? Sometimes when I do the tones, and then it gets more oxygen, like I was saying. And that's when your body starts healing. And sometimes we get a little bit dizzy. Hairs go up on our arms. There's a few more swords.
Sometimes I feel it.
What?
Sometimes I feel it dizzy.
You feeling different?
I feel it dizzy sometimes in myself.
You feel like a
Okay. I'm pulling some swords out of your back. It's like you've got a good heart, and too many people were taking advantage of your good heart, if that makes sense.
I know. You're right. You're right.
So, what happens is when I do the shows, a lot of times people outgrow each other because everybody's a note and an energy. And so, as we raise our notes, we don't match the energy of those people. So, I'm pulling out about 4 different swords out of your back. They're on the different chakras.
You're right.
Your body is screaming, but it's releasing that energy and that pain so you don't have to go through that pain anymore.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I hope that helps you. That will give you more focus and direction of where you're supposed to go. Because people are holding you back.
Thank you very much. God bless.
Thank you
What?
for calling in. She said God bless.
Say thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you for calling
God
in.
bless you too.
Thank you so much, Maria. We appreciate you calling in.
Okay.
So now,
Thank
everyone, line up, call in. It's 563-999-3002.
We did have a call that dropped, so the dropped call, if you could please call back. But we do have one more caller on the line right now.
Yay.
So this is 978, so we're going to pull you on. And hello, you're live on the air.
Hello.
Hi, what is your name, honey?
Hi, Susan. Hi, Michelle. It's Ashley calling in, finally.
Hi, Ashley.
How are you?
Hi, Ashley.
Good. How are you guys?
Very good.
Awesome. Wow, you are on our very first episode on HU Network. Thank you so much for calling and speaking to Marcy tonight.
You're welcome. Thank you for letting me know you guys will be able to do something for me tonight.
Oh, no
Because
problem.
my anxiety's been everywhere lately. Like, I've been wanting to rip my hair out.
Marcy is the one that can help you.
Ashley, what's going on?
Well, there's like a lot of going on right now. There's like a combination. My husband just lost his father and his grandfather within a 2-day period.
Okay.
And then, like I told you guys before, I'm still coping with the loss of my son. He'll be 11 years old this year in November.
Okay.
It's okay.
And then basically dealing with my son being born as well, because it was weird. My son died at 12:08 p.m. and my son Caleb was born at 12:08 p.m. So I feel like he was reincarnated with my son now, but I feel like I'm still lost in my life since my son passed. I feel like everything's just more heightened. I'm more stressed out. I'm more empathetic, like emotional. I don't know where to go in my life. I don't know what to do, career-wise or anything anymore.
All right, Ashley, I'm going to hit a low tone for you, okay? And the low tone gives the theta part of the brain. It's what the monks use. It gives you more memory. I don't know if you're native, but I'm seeing native drums. So there's a clan or natives or something that you're connected with somehow. I don't usually do the drums, but this time I do. I don't know, like relatives or natives. But,
well, I'm Puerto Rican. I'm from Spanish descent, so I do have a little bit of Native American in my in my background. So maybe it's that.
That makes sense. Yeah, and a lot of times, I mean, usually that even on a drop of the native energy, I could feel it. And so what happens is a lot of times when I do the healing work on people, it also heals the generations too.
Oh, okay.
And because a lot of times we get stuck in this loop. And we repeat the patterns over and over again. And so they are there, and you are aware, and you've got that genetic ancestry, whether maybe you were one of them, and you came back in this lifetime. A lot of times the families come back in over and over again. So I'm going to
that's weird because I know there's a lot of different gifts in my family. Like most of the females in my family are seers. They can have dreams and see the future. And I have like good luck with knowing when like money's coming around, like when my right hand itches. I know some people say that's a superstition, but that really happens to me.
I understand. All right, I'm going to clear out some old, it's like some old cords, old tapes, old energies, and I do pick up people that have passed. And one of the things that I was going to tell the stories about when Susan was asking, how do I know how to do this? It's like when I was 22, my great aunt had passed, and my friend and I went to go visit my uncle, and we were in the bedroom, and nothing happened, and I went to the bathroom, and this was like during Anita, and from then on, then I went back to the bedroom, there was nothing in the back of the bathroom, and she was toasted. So that's how I learned to do karate. All right, I'm going to hit a low tone, and then I feel the guys coming in, because they want you to get out of the stuck rut that you've had. They're telling me 2 to 3 years.
Oh, yeah. My husband just, this December on the 23rd, he was a roofer and he fell off the roof. So 2 years of that out of the 3 would be his accident and me having to financially take on everything.
Okay. And I also picked up Susan's husband. I said he had something with his teeth, and she said all of his teeth were all pulled out.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, yeah, they do have things, but anyway, they're kicking me into gear to do some tones, so.
Okay.
They told me to do 3 because of the 3 people that have passed.
Yes.
The doors, they're opening the doors, and I'm seeing the bright white light, where it's help healing you and it's help healing them.
Okay. Okay. That would make sense a little bit because my husband's a seer too. I think his gifts are more extensive than anyone I've seen so far. But I know a couple months ago he had a dream that kind of scared me. It felt like a demon, and my son went in him at once to use him to communicate. And I don't know if I believe in my heart it was true because I wasn't scared, but at the same time I was emotional, and my son was trying to talk to me through him, but at the same time he would flip to the other side where the demon was, and I feel like my son was trying to be at peace, and then with his dad passing and his grandfather, that possibly might be the 3.
Yeah, I got the chills on that. And so what happens, and I've worked on lower frequency, and I've worked on lower vibrations, you know, reptilians, all the other stuff that are going on. So this is probably why the drum is coming. Maybe they're doing a ceremony so that these 3 are protected in the crossing over.
Okay.
It was funny. It was like one of the jobs that I had. I did home health, or I do home health, and it was like this: take care of this lady and her husband. Well, I went out one night, and then the next day the husband had passed, and so I brought her because she was Russian. And I was brought up Yugoslavian. So I brought her this because she had a whole bunch of little statues type of thing. Well, as I got to talk to her that night, it was like she had, when she was 12, in Russia, she had worked with some cards or negative spirits or whatever's going on. And what I was seeing is the guides and the master were holding the energy so that guy can transition and not get the negative energy from whatever she did, carried over when she was 12 or 13. So a lot of this stuff does work, and so They're smiling. They're at peace now. I'm seeing them crossing over. So that will give you peace, you know, and the protection that was going on. I'm going to hit a high note to heal your heart chakra so you don't have to carry that burden. Okay?
Okay.
Close your eyes, take a nice deep breath, and just accept the tone and just listen.
Oh, wow, it gave me goosebumps. That gave me goosebumps.
Me too.
Oh, yeah.
I felt that going through my whole body. I felt it.
Oh, I'm so happy for you, honey. That's awesome. That's
I literally felt it as soon as you started doing that.
Why?
My whole body was like, my hairs were standing up. I felt it. Like, my whole body was just in a rhythm.
No, and that's no, and those are the angels giving you love and protection.
Okay.
So you can be at peace on all levels.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay?
You're welcome, huh?
I feel a little bit better, actually. No anxiety at this moment.
Oh, I'm so
So what?
happy for you, honey. That's what we want to do. We want to make you feel better.
This
And
is
anytime you
why
need
I
us.
do what I'm doing. And this is why I do what I do. I mean, there's so many readers and healers, and I'm like, one of the times when Elohim was coming in through Abby, I said, can anybody do what I do? And they said, a handful. I said, does anybody do what I do? And they said, no. And that's at that point I said, I will work with you. And that's what I've been doing now. And
If
this
that
is
was
why-
the case, if everybody could do what you do, everybody would have gifts. And not everyone does.
No, but you have to be ready to receive the gift, which you are ready to right now.
Yes, I am.
A lot of times people aren't.
Oh yeah, I've been,
What?
yeah, I've been waiting for a long time to receive this. I feel like I have hidden gifts that have not yet been fully blown out yet. Because my mom told me for years that I've had my own gifts that I just refuse to use in their blocks now.
And
Marcy.
then you can also, anybody wants to find me on Facebook, look under Marcy Costage, you know, or LinkedIn, or my tone, you know, anytime you guys want to, I'm over there. I do my readings and the healings, and I'm very happy for you, Ashley. I'm glad you and your family are finally at peace.
Oh yeah, it was a long 2-3 years.
That's what they said. I got 2-3 years, and that's exactly what they said.
Exactly. That's why I was like, oh yeah, I know this is real.
We shared Marcy's live video. Oh, no problem. We shared Marcy's live video on Awakening the Unknown.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you, Susan.
Sorry. We shared Marcy's live video when she did the live video today before, right on Awakening the Unknown. So you can just click right on that in order to be able to get a hold of her.
Right.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
darling. And it's a good way to
I'm calling you on Monday, depending on what my schedule is.
Okay.
Because it seems like you're so popular, and it was like, I miss you, and it was so spur of the moment. So, you know, but it was one of those guided things, so I wanted to do it because I talk to people internationally, and I think I was meant to do it at that time because of the people in the UK and all over the world, because I'm the latest. I'm Pacific time. Everybody else
We're
is much
Eastern.
different.
Yeah, we're Eastern time. But we are global, which is...
Thank you so much for calling in, hon. Stay tuned. You never know who we're
But
going
you
to
are
have.
vibrating now, Ashley. You are vibrating, and since those blocks have been released, you will get more guidance because I'm still feeling the native probably will start dreams of the whole thing on that.
Okay.
Okay.
And if
so-
you feel like eating, go. Once I work on people, and Susan knows,
Yep.
it's like go eat because and this is what your body has. If it needs to sleep, feel, release, express, eat, go do it. Don't fight it. You need to go with what your body says. If you need chocolate, go eat chocolate.
I had to have apple pie one time. So I went and made an apple pie after that.
But it's very much like important that you eat though, because it's energy. You just use
All
energy.
right.
Okay,
Thank you
honey?
so much for calling in.
Oh, I can't wait to
All
hear
right.
more of your
Thank you,
story.
ladies. Love you.
Love you
you
guys.
too.
Thanks
Love
so
you
much.
too.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye,
Bye.
darling.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to Awakening the Unknown, honey.
I love that. Literally live, right on the air. You could hear the anxiety, and it's like right after the tones I heard. It was like a release, a relief. I love that.
I do
I love
too.
that.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes,
I do.
we are getting ready to we're getting very close to the top of the hour. We're gonna
Are
get-
you kidding me already?
Yes, that's what happens when we talk to Marcy. We kind of
Oh,
lose
my
track.
goodness.
So, but you know, before we head to the break, we're going to go over to some events we actually have coming up.
Yes, ma'am. We have quite a few fun things
Yes,
going
we
on.
do. Now, on September 15th, we're going to be at the Upper William Street Neighborhood Festival.
Yes.
We'll be there with our sponsor, Crystal Expectations,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
we are going to be with Vivian.
Yes, from Animal Advocates.
Yes,
Our
we will.
charity will be there.
Right
if you want
in
to
New
swing
Bedford,
through.
Massachusetts.
Right, swing on through if you're in the area. And even just drop a donation, 5 cents in the donation box, raise money to help animals. At Animal Advocacy, Vivian helps, I think, what she said, about
Now.
35 animals a day.
Now, for listeners that have actually stayed tuned, we got some exciting news here.
Big
Okay.
excitement, big news. Everybody sit down.
We are going to be in Atlantic City with Nora Tricello. Now,
Yes.
she has tickets on sale for her September 22nd event.
Mhm.
Now, here is the good news.
Yes.
Okay. You put in ATU in capital letters, ATU 20.
Mhm.
When you purchase the ticket,
You get a code.
you get a code. You get what is it, 20% or $20?
I believe it's 20% off
Yes.
the ticket price.
Right.
And as of yesterday, we were sold out, so they just opened up more tickets for
Yes,
our
they did.
fans.
So make sure that you put, when you purchase the tickets for Nora Tricello, September 22nd, she's in Atlantic City.
The Atlantic City Tissue Shortage, the intuitive medium event. We're going to be at the Atlantic City Aquarium, right at the end of the boardwalk.
Yes.
It's
We'll
gonna
be right there in
wonderful.
the front to greet you guys when you come in.
That's right. Come on in,
Yep.
visit with us, say hi to us.
Yep. So don't forget, ATU 20. Put in the code when you purchase your tickets, which are available to purchase right online.
Mhm.
That gives you 20% off just listening to the show.
Just for listening.
Just listening. Isn't that amazing?
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Never been to Atlantic City, New Jersey, but New Jersey can't be that bad because, John Bon Jovi's from New Jersey.
Anywhere with John
I'll
Bon
go.
Jovi is good.
All right, so we just had those announcements, but Marcy, we are.
I think we have a caller.
Yeah, we're gonna take this caller before we go on break. How's that?
Awesome.
Is that cool with you, Marcy?
Of course.
All right. Hello, you're live. Do you have a name, honey?
Hey, Susan, Stephanie.
Hi, Stephanie.
Stephanie.
How are you?
Hi, Michelle. Hi, Michelle.
Stephanie, Marcy, Stephanie.
Hey, Marcy, how are you?
Oh, I'm good. Nice and buzzing. Working on people, all that fun stuff.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on?
Not much. I just figured I'd call in maybe to see if I can get, like, a general reading.
Yeah, you want one card? Do you need? I mean, I could do a short 10 card, but I know they're going to do a break.
Well, we'll wait for you to do a reading. honey.
We'll wait. We can wait. We
wait.
can do what we want when we want now.
Right. So we're gonna wait until Marcy takes her time and gives Stephanie a reading.
Marcy, just so you know, Stephanie is our new lead psychic investigator in training for our paranormal
okay.
team.
Oh, yeah.
Is there a particular process that you're going through, Bethany, or you just want me to just do it like a general short reading?
Well, I'm kind of all over the place, so for me to narrow it down myself is kind of hard.
So, give her the words, Marcy.
All right, well, that's why, I do full deck readings compared to, like, most psychics do 10-card readings because it goes more deeper into it. And I tell people, like, when I was doing the readings, that if you keep on going this direction, this is going to happen, and this is why I do the tones, so that you can break up that energy. And the cards seem to have a mind of their own. I'm trying to do a card. It's not letting me, so I'm going into, I don't know, as short as card as I can. But you said you have a lot going on, and I can see that. My cards is not letting me, the first time I started doing tarot or the psychic stuff, I was at a fair, and it was like a square, circle, stars to the psychic stuff. And I ended up getting like square, square, circle, circle. They all lined up. So it looks like you got an awakening going on that Susan and Michelle said. It looks like you're what covers you with the one card. It's like it almost feels like you were building stuff with somebody and you got screwed over, so there's a part of you that's trying to just work out with yourself.
Okay.
You got trust issues that you need to rebuild, if that makes sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay. So what crosses you or opposes you, you've got the Eight of Pentacles, so you're mastering your work. Now the basic situations, there's like there's like a male that's really domineering around you because you got the King of Wands in reverse. And there's almost like a jealousy factor with you that they're trying to harness you in.
Okay.
And that really questions your mind and your ability because you got the Queen of Swords in reverse also. So when I see the mastery of the Queen of Swords, it's like you're not cutting through as quickly, sharply as you could. I usually use the analogy of like if you cut like a rope with a dull knife, you're just spinning all this energy. You just sharpen those blades.
Okay.
But it looks like there's a breakup because you're getting sick and tired of being sick and tired. You've got the devil in reverse, which is good because the devil is like being bonded to someone or something. But because you have it in reverse, there's something where you finally have had it, if that makes sense.
Yes, it does.
Well, that's good. Okay, so with all the way of going out, you were being impatient. You had the Hangman in reverse. But there's something shifted in love. But again, you're not using your mind as well as you could to sharpen it.
Okay.
She will shortly.
What's in your mind is you got the... What?
I said she will shortly. We got a lot of work.
Well, we're putting in work. Let her finish.
Sorry.
Marcy,
What about all the work?
I said, go ahead, Marcy, honey.
We'll explain that.
No, what'd you say?
Oh, I said we're putting her to work, so her mind's going to be really busy.
Oh, I got that. So, in your mind, you want that meditation. What's going to happen in a day or two, it looks like you're going to start empowering yourself. You've got the Empress. And so the Empress is the creative, the woman. You got to own that energy. There's a tendency that you want to run away or you want to leave something, but you're gonna start internalizing a lot of stuff. You've got the Hermit. And the Hermit is being the wise man on top of the mountain. So I think you're going to do a lot of reflection and maybe shut down people. But you've also got the Knight of Wands, and that's a change of jobs, a change of residence.
Okay.
Stephanie, does that bring up any other thoughts?
I think Marcy just dropped.
Uh-oh. We lost her.
We lost Marcy, Steph.
Uh-oh. We did.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Right
yeah, what we'll do is, for some reason, we just dropped Marcy. So, in the middle of your reading, she didn't get a chance to give you a tone. But, write her number down. We can always call her back. But what we're going to actually do is we're going to get ready to go for a short break. And for those of you wondering, as I've said before, Stephanie is actually our lead psychic investigator in training.
That's right. So we're going to be seeing a lot more of Stephanie, not just hearing Stephanie.
And
We're
hold
gonna
on,
be
is
seeing
this
Stephanie.
This
That's
is
Marcy. All right.
Marcy, we dropped you. Your call dropped.
Sorry, guys.
You guys, you know when we have too much energy, then we blow circuits.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
Guys
That is right.
So,
anyway, I'm like, they're not there anymore. So you're not in control. Your family, friends, opinion influences you're not using. They don't feel like you're using your mind as well. And you've got the lovers in reverse, so that you've got conflicts within yourself. The lovers usually have to do with harmonizing those parts within yourself. Your hopes and your fears is you've got the Ten of Pentacles and you've got the High Priestess. You've got to own that High Priestess because it's a hope and a fear. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay, you got the Ten of Swords. I think part of you just wants to let this stuff go. Now, what's going to happen about 3 days a week, it could happen sooner, there's going to be some juggling and some balancing. It's almost like you're going to decide what you want and don't want. You've got the Strength card. The Strength is taming beast, so you're going to tame that fear that's within you. And so you're going to be more empowering, a little bit financially slow, but you're going to get back what's been taken away from you. You've got the Seven of Swords in reverse. That could be mentally, physically, emotionally, psychology. It could be taking back your power. There'll be a financial, emotional imbalance. And two very powerful cards. You've got the Judgment, which is the calling, and you've got the Star. So if you feel like your life is going to be out of control, it will be. But once you take back your power, you'll be good.
I understand that.
Your energy's buzzing. Does that help work and stuff?
How you feeling?
All
Steph?
right,
Here's the tone, honey.
what? I'm going to hit the tone. I'm being told to use one of my crystals. I've got this jewel crystal. So we'll see. You know, somehow we need to break through some blockages on chakras.
Perfect.
Wow! That was a release.
That was a good
You
one.
have that one in your Wilson front. How did that feel?
All right.
Do you feel lighter? Are you feeling buzzing? Sometimes people say when I do the healings on them, they'll feel it in a couple minutes, a couple hours, or a couple of days.
Okay.
But now starting to move. I think now you'll be more aligned. You were like zigzaggy.
Okay.
How much you had to drink, huh, Stephanie? Zigzag.
All right, thanks for calling in, Steph. I always call her Steph.
Thank you very much, ladies.
We love you.
We love you, my friend. We love you. All right, Marcy, we're going to get ready and play sponsorships and get ready to take a short break. So, take a pause for the cause, everybody. And
We already have a
you need
caller
some
online.
tea or coffee. We do have another caller online,
Are
but
you hang in there, darling?
yes, we will get to them in a minute. So, they'll probably call back or did. Oh, that was Steph.
Nope.
Okay,
Right there.
so Marcy, we're going to put you on hold, and we're going to play our fantabulous sponsor.
We'll be right back with more of Awakening the Unknown after a quick message from our sponsor. This episode has been brought to you by Crystal Expectations. Crystal Expectations is located at 854 Rock Ave in New Bedford, Massachusetts. They are also located on the web at crystalexpectations.org. Crystal Expectations has been in the business for 30 years. The owner, TJ Gomes, is an expert on crystals. feng shui and a practitioner for 40 years. Their reader, Dr. Gary Gomes, is a well-known Vedic astrologer and Swami. Both are Reiki masters, and all kinds of predictive services are offered, such as love, career, and health. And low-cost remedies are provided. They have jewelry and statues of deities from all religions, incense, candles, books, and other items reasonably priced. So visit Crystal Expectations, located at 854 Brock Ave in New Bedford, Massachusetts, or on the web at crystalexpectations.org.
are back. How is everybody doing out there? We are back with Marcy. We have a caller on the line. Michelle just got her next cup of hot coffee. Thank God I got a Keurig. Yeah. Yeah, it really is. So don't forget, for those of you that missed it in the first half, we're going to state it again, then we're going to pull Marcy back on. If you want to go to the Atlantic City Tissue Shortage Intuitive Medium event hosted by Intuition with Nora Tricello, you want to purchase a ticket, we're going to give you a code.
Yes, for 20% off your ticket.
ATU20 is the code that you want to use during checkout.
All caps, okay, on the ATU.
ATU, all caps. So that is definitely the code that you want to use. So if you're going to be up in Atlantic City, we get to do the meet and greet right in the front door.
I know. You guys get to come in and see us. We get to talk to our fans. We get to actually sign autographs. And, you guys can actually, purchase some of Susan's amazing photos that we're going to be signing. Amazing photos.
Thank you.
Well,
we're also going to be doing some filming for her when we're up there. So we're up there for the fans. And
we multitask.
And we're up there to help Nora. We always recommend her book, Intuition. Highly recommend it for anybody that's trying to get in touch with their intuition. I'm sorry, I'm laughing because Steph wants to go.
She wants to go, but she says she's going to cry too much. It's okay. That's why it's called Tissue Shortage.
That's right, Tissue Shortage.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to get back right here with Marcy Kochik,
Yay.
the wonderful Tonakara healer.
Amazing.
Hi, Marcy. We are back.
Hello.
Welcome back.
I can see that and hear that.
It's that darn European.
When you were reading Poor Stephanie, we got the bloody giggles.
We did.
You were doing tones, and sometimes when you do tones, we get so vibrating because I've been working with you for so long that I literally just get the giggles now.
We get giddy. We do. We get giggles two bad girls in the back.
Literally, and we're trying to hold the giggles in so you didn't hear it because we didn't want to disturb you. So if you watch the video, it's bloody hilarious.
It's the side effects of the good feelings and the positive energy of the toning and the card
most
reading.
of the blockage stuff that we've been working on for about a year.
Yeah.
And literally, I'm starting to locate. Now I'm getting the giggles.
I can't stop smiling either.
That's a good thing.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Oh, basically, hey guys.
Yeah.
And I'm always studying Abraham and Chiron and all those other. And Abraham is always saying it's we go from one end of the spectrum of depression, then we go to anger, then we go to frustration, then we get to the level of happiness, and then we get to the level of bliss. And so when we go from depression to anger, we're starting to annoy people, but the depression is feeling like helplessness. We can't do anything. The anger is okay, I'm getting pissed off. Then we get to that point of the energy, which is those 4 levels of the brain, the alpha, beta, delta, theta, and the theta is that level of being at peace, and they're all hertzes too. I think the theta is a 4 to 7 hertz, and that's beats per second, and so that's what happens. The healing, your body releases, and you start feeling happy, and you start feeling blissful, and that's when things start going more in sync.
It's so true. I can't stop smiling.
It's wicked true. All right, we actually have a couple more callers. One was actually holding on through the break, so we're going to take this caller first, and I recognize that number. So we're going to take this caller right now. Yes, I do. I know that number. All right, so we're going to take our next caller right now. Hello, you are live on the air on Awakening the Unknown. Do you happen to have a name?
Hey, good evening, ladies. Are you sure you weren't giggling because I was tickling your feet with an imaginary feather?
You might have been missing you, Charleston. How are you, the king of synchronicities?
Yes, we constantly talk about synchronicities.
Oh, my goodness. I'm so happy to hear from you. I'm crying. I can't believe it. Oh my God! Thanks for calling.
Yeah, I see you're going around doing events. When are you going to come to the center of the universe?
Wow.
Well, we'd have to be invited to an event.
You're always invited.
Oh, we would love to do an event. Oh my goodness, down there with you, Charles. Oh my God!
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Yes,
well,
Actually,
I'd like you to meet Marcy. Marcy, I've been working with for over a year to clear out all the blockages and everything that's been going on, and she is an amazing healer. And Marcy, I'd like you to meet you.
Hi, Marcy. Are you barefooted tonight, too? You have bare feet
I'm
tonight,
always
too?
barefooted.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's a secret that most people don't know. That's how you
right.
get in touch with Mother Earth, and it draws inflammation out of the body, even.
Well, it is earthing, and people get diseases because we were supposed to be hunters and walk barefoot like most animals. And these
Right.
people walk around in high heel shoes, and, you know, the body is not feeling the rhythm. I live in Reno, and so what my friends tell me is, like, go to the river. And so I have a pool. I don't go to the pool. I go sit with my chair, and I put my chair right by the river, and I take my shoes off, and I put my feet in the water. And you can
Beautiful.
feel the energy because the swimming pool water is like dead. The water with the river is like live, but we're going to be going with snow too, so that's going to be heartbreaking.
Right. Yeah, I've been out to Reno years ago, and I had to go to Winnemucca. So
Oh, it's huge. It's getting, I'm from the Bay Area. It's getting huge, and it's almost like I was riding last. I want to move because it's just everywhere is just huge now.
Yeah, it's pretty tough today to really figure everything out with all the chaos going on, and a lot of that too. I tell people just get in touch with your spirituality and pray, and I say that Mother Nature's upset because we're upset. When we calm down, she'll calm down.
Right, it's all energy.
That's right.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now, what's your name again?
Hugh, H-U-G-H.
Oh, hi, Hugh. Are you in Massachusetts also?
I'm sorry?
Are you in Massachusetts also?
No, I'm in the center of the universe. That's what they call Ashland, Virginia, but I spent time in Massachusetts when I was in the Air Force, 1964 to 68. I was stationed at Otis Air Force Base, which the ladies know. And,
Yeah, not far from
once in
us.
a while we'd come over to New Bedford, but during the war, since war is hell, I gave myself a special duty in the summertime. I worked a shift 7 at night to 7 in the morning.
Oh, wow.
Then I'd be off 3 full days. So I said, every time the sun is out, I have to get down to the beach to protect all those young ladies in their bikinis. It was tough duty, but it did have its rewards.
Oh, I'm sure it
Hugh,
did.
what did you want to know?
I'm sorry.
Oh, did you want me to do a reading on sun, or?
Yes.
Yeah, whatever you pick up, I'd be curious. The ladies know me and interviewed me, so I think it would be interesting for them to hear what you pick up on the energies.
You know what's funny is a lot of the men that they like the tones. It's like friends have had it, and I've been around other people that were native, and then we did the tones. And I don't know if it's because of it's not like singing, but men seem to really resonate with the tones really well. And maybe the low ones. And also, I do home care, and a lot of the company I work for, we work with vets, and unfortunately, I can't really do healing on them because of the company, but Washoe County Services and Medicaid and stuff. But there's a high beam that's coming in, and I guess I've got to go hit the note because they blast me until I blast people. That's what I always tell people. So, there's something with they're showing like the back of your head. I don't know if there's like trauma or energy or blockages, but come at the bottom part of your head. All right, let's
Yeah.
what's going on.
Yeah,
What were you saying, you?
I was just gonna go ahead and do your tones, and then I'll talk to you after.
Okay. It feels post-traumatic. It's like a block on a certain energy or feeling or something. There's like gray energy coming out. Gray is malice and boredom. That was an interesting sound.
Right?
Yeah, where'd that come from?
Well, you know, and as Susan knows and Michelle knows, when I do tones, and especially when I got the headphones on, it's like we get all kinds of different sounds coming out.
It's true.
That, you know, we blow surface like we did earlier.
Yeah.
I did a radio show with Sheila, and she's in the UK, and she did sound it, and I'm like, there's sounds coming out of the speakers. And she goes, those are people's emotions, and I will hear, and other people will hear these different. Susan and Michelle, I don't know if you guys remember all the sounds.
Oh, yes.
But I'm on my cell phone. What?
Oh, yeah, I remember. We were picking up men's voices.
Oh, literally.
Oh, yeah. We were literally almost like picking up responses to things that you were saying.
Yeah,
it was incredible.
Yeah. And then when she's doing the tones now, because I've been working with her for about a year, now when she does the tones, I'm actually hearing the messages inside the tones now, which is amazing.
Oh, yeah, it's very good to me.
Wow, it's like the voices inside of it. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
All right, so your energy is now more getting that balance, because that's what basically it is. So what were you going to tell me about the back of your head?
Well, I was going to say, I thank you for doing what you're doing with the
I'm
home
glad
care.
I can help as many vets as I can, especially.
Yeah, because I've been in the Veterans Healthcare System since 2008, and I push back constantly, and I tell them they got to stop all the allopathic and get into holistic and just even get the veterans out into the nature. That's God's classroom, but I have had COPD and near-death experience from that. That's part of the main reason. So I don't know if that might be part of what you're picking up, and that's some of what I'm pushing back on. I have to use an oxygen concentrator with a CPAP machine.
Well, doing the home care, I work on people with brain injury and COPD. So the energy's on that. One had C. diff where I had to wipe her walls because, I mean, the walls have, they breathe, and so I would have to get like a Swiffer and this high bleed stuff, and you can see the black coming off the walls.
Wow.
So that's what I wish I could work on it more, but because I'm doing home care, I'm not allowed to unless the jewelry.
Right.
But as long as I can help you guys, that just, you know, helps me because you guys don't need to go through any hell that you're going through. The near death people do get a lot more psychic on that level, you know, the energy. I'm supposed to get a low tone now for you.
Okay.
And a lot of times the guides in the masses, they know what you need, and what happens is when I do the tone, it is to your nice level of your DNA where your body starts healing itself. I just, you know, when I used to say activate, and then Chiron says, no, we don't activate the DNA, it releases out of its prison. So I'm releasing your DNA. And then that's where you get higher and higher vibrations and frequency. And your body heals itself more. All right, I got to hear a low tone, and I'm hearing a drumming. There's drumming tonight. I don't know why. Maybe it's more natives. I don't know. There's an energy, and this is what I pick up a lot with people, and I have it happen to myself. There's resistance of energy of feeling undeserving, and so I'm going to break through that to feel that unconditional love and energy. you've got like black smoke coming out of your will chakra. And so that's like the will to do things, and black is a lot of fear or lack of love. And so this allows that love to come in. It opens up the valve so your body gets that oxygen I was talking about earlier. I don't know if you were listening or not. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I appreciate the tones, and I want to also connect you and the ladies too. But there's a friend, and I think it might be interesting, and he has an email list globally of 700,000. I think if you can, yeah. The website is light, LIGHTPARTY.com, and his name is Dr. David Raphael. He's in Mill Valley, California. One part of his site is something called Artainment, and some of the work you're doing with the tones might fit in nicely. It's beautiful kaleidoscopic images and mandalas.
Well, I don't know if you heard. He's in Mill Valley?
Yes.
Yeah, it's funny because I was telling the story about me going into Marin and San Rafael, and that started off my journey because I know the Mill Valley Marin to get all into it. And that started my whole journey, and it was like the father, when I was driving the car, it was 4 kids. He's like, oh, you're out of your body, and I didn't know what that meant. And I was 21 years old. They're all in my autobiography. You two could both Facebook me or link me, as far as the energy, because my whole first book has to do growing up in the Bay Area, my psychic and spiritual experiences with my friends, being emotionally abused.
Marcy, actually,
at age 8.
Could you give your links and would you mind giving your links and ways where people can reach you at this right now, if you don't mind, so everyone can find out how they can connect
my
with you?
email address or my Facebook?
Yep, tell them everything. Tell them how they
you
can
guys can reach me at Marcy Sausage, either LinkedIn or on Facebook or Marcia Ann McLean. My email address is marci.KOSICH@yahoo.com. I'm Skype Cosmic92. So, I tried to have a website and it was like nobody would call me on that. So you guys have to get a hold of me through Susan and Michelle.
Absolutely.
Always.
You'll have to send us your information, and so we can have ATU Network have you trust.
Yes, we started an email marketing list.
Right.
So anybody that's interested in the email list, please email us at atunetwork@gmail.com.
That's right.
Marcy, you actually have 2 more callers on the line.
We thank you so much. You will be talking to you soon, darling. Many, 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 many kisses.
We're not even started.
I know,
Thank
right?
you so much, ladies.
Oh, thank you. We missed you.
I hope you Facebook me because I'd love to connect with you and your friends.
Yes,
And
I
we
will.
have the songs that we did the live on Facebook that I did earlier today.
Yes.
Oh, great. Yeah. I don't do anything myself, but I have my partner do it. He controls my social media, so I thank you so much again.
One dilemma they have is I'm the professional healers because the people that I have are therapists and high people like Michelle and Susan and no drama, the whole thing like that. So, because they all know my work.
That's right.
Great. Well, the timing and the synchronicity again is perfect for today.
It sure is.
Absolutely.
Thank you again for taking my call.
Yeah, just to let you know, before you go, you actually called in on our first show on our very own network.
Yes. So we can't thank you enough, you. You are on our very first episode on our brand new network,
awesome.
ATU Network. So we have 2 more callers. So we want to get them in here before we run out of time.
Thank you for calling you.
Thanks so much, love.
All right, Marcy, we're actually going to take the next caller now.
Hello.
Sounds good.
Hello, you're live on the air with Sue and Michelle on Awakening the Unknown.
Hello.
Do you have a name, sweetheart? Oh, where did she...
Hi, ladies. How are you today?
How are you, darling? What is your name?
My name is Ayana.
Anna?
Ayana?
Yes.
Ayana. Oh.
Ayana.
Hi, Anna.
Meet Marcy, darling.
How's it going?
How can I help you, Ariana?
Everything's going good on my end.
Well, can you speak up a little
We
bit
can
more
hardly
down?
hear you.
Oh, can you hear me clearly?
A little, say again?
Your phone is talking.
Hello, Ayana?
Are you able to hear me better now?
That's better.
Hello?
That's better.
Can you hear me better now?
Yes.
Oh, great. Okay. I can hear you better too. Okay. So how's it going?
It's going great, honey.
It's good. How can I help you?
Okay. So just want to hear are you doing breathing or messages?
Just,
Excuse me, what?
Are you doing any messages reading?
she does tonal tarot card readings. The messages do sometimes come in. It depends on what, what comes up. Did you want Marcy to do like a general reading?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Awesome. Did you hear that, Marcy?
I think she wants you
No,
to
really.
pick she wants you to pick a card in order to see what it is that you come up with. Like pick a card, see if
Oh,
she needs a
okay.
tone and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Ayana, I got the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords has to do with it's your own mental illusion of being trapped. It's like the woman, she's surrounded, she's blindfolded, she's tied up, and she's got swords around her, and there's a feeling where you feel like maybe you're in a mental, emotional, or psychological prison. Does that make sense?
You know what, I have so much on my plate, yeah. I think it is, yes.
What's going on?
So I see exactly after it, yes, but I may be changing the things or getting back to them, and I'm just not going to focus so much on her and just go with the flow and have fun.
Do you want me to do a turn for you?
Okay?
Well, I do energy work with tones, and that kind of gets people out of whatever, like the question of the rest of their feelings. So get some energy movement in you.
Okay.
I know it sounds strange because our total healing is kind of new, but it breaks up the lower vibrations. We have carbon energy, which is lower frequency energy, and it raises up to crystalline energy, which is a higher frequency energy. So I'm going to do something. It sounds like there's something around your ribs. Maybe you find this area somewhere around there. You have trouble breathing? Alright, I'm going to try to see what it feels. That goes through some type of jam or energy blockage, and then a lot of it came out like gray black smoke, which when I teach smoke, I teach the mental. So there's a lot of thinking that you might do, but the energy is starting to move and flow. You've been we jam up our energies and our emotions. So this is getting you so that you're more flowing on energy, if that makes sense.
It does, definitely does.
Okay. Well, I hope that helps you.
It definitely does, and this is eye-opening.
Oh, dude, I'm glad.
Oh, thanks so much.
Thank you
I
so much.
understand, honey.
Thank you so much for calling. Have a good night, honey.
Okay.
Thanks so much.
All right,
And
we
we
have another caller.
Yay.
A very patient one waiting for 17 minutes. That's cool. Yeah. Yep. Okay, we're gonna take this caller.
Okay, ready to go.
Hello, you're live and on the
Hello.
air.
Thank you so much for taking my phone call.
Thanks for
Oh,
being
no
so
problem.
patient.
What is your name?
My name is Ann.
Hi, Ann.
Hi.
Do you have a
It's an
question?
interesting show. I'm listening. Yeah.
Oh, thank you so
Never
much.
dull moment.
Never.
Nope.
So how can I help you, Ann?
We thank you so much for
Well, I
joining
would
us
like to
tonight.
ask, what do you see for me in love?
All right, let's flip a card and see what goes on. Well, you got the Page of Cups, and that has to do with communications with love. And it feels like there's somebody around you, and I always tell people that we're notes. And if you don't match the note on the person, then you're not going to connect. So it's like somebody that's maybe a different frequency or energy. It's got sandy blonde hair, kind of tall, high cheekbones. I don't know if that's anybody that you know. But I'm going to hit a note so that a lot of times I tell people that they put the gas and the brake on at the same time. So subconsciously we're going forward, but subconsciously we're like, I don't want to get hurt. And so people get mixed messages. Mm-hmm. So it's like you've got your foot really on the brake. I guess, I don't know if you got hurt a lot before, and so you're protecting yourself. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, I know someone, but I don't think he is available. He wants to chat with me, to call me. I don't know if he is available. He will be available, and that's why I put everything on a break and kind of communicate.
Well, why don't I change your energy and your frequency by your tone, and maybe on that level, then you guys will be more in sync, if that makes sense.
Okay. Okay.
What I got with that tone is allowing yourself to acceptance of yourself, if that makes sense. It could be at a subconscious level. I'm going to hit a lower tone, and I'm feeling energy trying to move and crack. It's like, you know, watching mountains move, that whole thing. That wasn't your survival. You had some dammed up energy, and now your energy is more flowing, and I'm seeing explosions going, releasing out of your will chakra on your mental and your emotional level. So it's like 3 to 5 inches from your physical body. So with that, it allows more receptivity to come into you, and more receptivity to come into whatever you're working on. But I do feel a lot of changes for you in a good way. I see you holding hands with somebody in the beginning of October, like mid-October beginning. So it feels like something's just around the corner.
So you think that there's a chance that this person becomes available, or someone else will come?
Yeah, I see like a big fight with whoever he's with. Sometimes they have karmic lessons relationship, but something's going to happen around mid-September with them. And they're just about done. They're like 90% done. They just got a little bit more breakthrough. And then the timing of you two will be better.
Oh, that's great. That's wonderful. Can I ask you to help my daughter also if you have a moment, because she is in love, she fell in love with the guy and he is in the other city and he is not responding. But well, I really want you...
On Facebook and Skype, I don't know how many other callers that we have.
Oh, okay.
So only if you want to do this left.
You can definitely take the time to do it. Marcy, you can definitely take the time to do it if you'd like, Ellen. It's up to you, honey. We got a little bit of time.
I'm okay on doing it with it?
Yep, we got a little bit of time, honey, of course.
Okay, I'm just asking.
No worries.
Is your daughter with you? Because sometimes it's hard to work on people if they're not there and if they're not into it.
Yes.
No, she's in a different state and she has trouble finding love. She moved there to other state because of the guy, the boyfriend. She spent there lots of time and things didn't work out, and now she met another guy in the other city, and that guy is not kind of communicative, but she really likes the other guy because with the guy number one, the boyfriend things didn't work out, so she really wants to have love, you know.
A longer reading than, you know, the little tone tarot that I'm doing.
Okay.
You guys can contact me on Facebook or through Michelle and Susan, and I charge $1 a minute, or I do. What was it? $50 for the full throw and $25 for the short.
I have to look at my notes.
I think so, though.
And that's why I keep on telling people, it's like you keep on going this direction, this was going to happen. Because it takes a lot of energy on me to do that, and if she's not even here, then it's a little bit hard to work on her.
So if I tell her to contact you on the Facebook, what she needs to do, just
yeah, Facebook, Skype, email, LinkedIn.
And Facebook, how she can find you on the Facebook?
I'm Marcy Carthage or Marcy Ann McLean.
Okay, 1 second. Let me write it down. Marty, M-A-R-T-H-I.
M-A-R-T-I, K-O-S-I-G-H, or M-A-R-C-I-A-A-N-N-M-A-M-C-L-E-A-N. Either one.
I'm sorry, I only got Marty. And what goes after Marty?
Oh, no, it's with a C. It's M-A-R-C-I.
M-A-R-C-I.
And then
K-O-S.
C-I, and then?
K-O-S-I-C-H.
I'm missing on the last name. How do you spell your last name?
K-O-S.
O-S.
K-O Kosich.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You sound even funny when you say that.
And it's called Freedom. Let's see. I think I found you.
Awesome.
Okay.
Healing effects, the experiences on myself and clients. I think I found you, Marcy Kosich.
Okay, that's great.
Awesome.
Yeah, have your daughter contact me, okay?
And she will need to ask for the energy healing, right?
Yeah, you can just I'm putting more in clearing clarification, so I integrate all the energies. I find out where people's blocks are, and that's why I say my logo is Heal the Past to Change Your Future. Because I worked on psychic sites, and a lot of times people got stuck, and they would ask the same question. As we change our energy inward, that will change stuff on the outward.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's great. And you think I also had a block before today?
No, I'm not getting anything, but I think your energy will shift a little bit. It's more balanced now.
Okay.
Thank you so
well,
much.
Marcia, thank you so much.
Thank you
Oh,
for
you're
calling
welcome.
in.
Glad I can help you.
Thanks for
Yes,
calling
it's
in,
really
darling.
interesting information. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, now if you guys go to Amazon and look up Marcy Kosich. I'm tongue-tied over here. That's all the energy. That's M-A-R-C-I. Her last name is C-O-S-I-C-H.
K.
Sorry.
No, it's K-O-S.
Oh my gosh. You know, I'm having one of those.
M-A-R-C-I.
My brain just farted.
It did.
Yeah, I swear.
It's
Look her up on Amazon. I have the link on the Facebook page. You can actually read her entire journey of where she has been through. You can find her books right here. So,
amazing.
yeah, you definitely want to, pick it up a copy if you have the Kindle. Kindle's always cool, too.
Absolutely.
So, look up the books. But
Didn't you read the book?
yes, we
My
did.
biography?
All three. At the beginning, we did.
yeah, I think so. I have
We
to
did.
find my notes.
We actually, I believe you sent all three of them to us at the time, and we have them. I had them on my phone actually at the time. I
How do you
believe.
guys like it?
I remember it being freaking like encompassing. I was like dripping on every word.
Yeah, you have these like aha moments.
Yeah, like you're like, whoa, wait a minute, but now that makes sense because I felt
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
I felt
Aha! I went through that.
Yeah.
Aha! I'm not alone.
Right. And it's like,
That's what I call aha
and
moment.
it's true. And then when you're talking about your cycles of abuse and how you
Well,
went through all
right.
that, I mean, it was
This is like, nobody gives you reviews, and I get these things from Yahoo saying, oh, we have reviews, and the people read it, but they don't give reviews, and so people don't know how it is.
Oh, no,
That's
we're
how
gonna have to
I
do that.
like it.
I actually have about 3 or 4 people I have to write reviews up for.
Yeah, we're
books
gonna have to
that I
definitely
read.
do that. So if
So I'll
anybody's
catch
hearing
up
that,
on
You're
that.
very busy.
I know I'm busy, but I should be there for you, my friend.
Well, let's put it out there. Everyone needs to go out on Amazon and give a review to Marcy's book, but get the book and read it. That's it. Smacking her.
That's it. Michelle's
bad,
slapping me. I'm bad.
Bad girl. And I love the new tonal and tarot card
Absolutely
combination.
love it. I
love
it.
I think it's
really
fantastic.
I do too. I found this is my new calling because, like I said, I was playing with the idea of doing tarot, and I'm like, this makes sense.
Right?
Because, I get these people from block, and I can't hear them. And they're like, well, what about this? And I'm like, okay, now we can get somewhere, you know?
Right. And you were saying earlier today's broadcast, how you were explaining about how people are visual. And when I did my tarot card reading, that's one thing I always expressed too, is that it helps people sometimes understand things having some sort of visual. And I think you're incorporating that visual.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, and you were explaining it so
and
wonderful.
And I tell people with the tarot reading, the more specific the question, the more specific I can answer.
Right.
So I got these people that what's going to happen to me in 6 months? I'm like, well, you're going to get a very vague answer.
Right.
Because it's like an avenue. I've got to tune into it and then get into the avenue and then, and then I can get into it. But these people are like, well, that's not the answer. I'm like, well, you're asking a big question.
I wonder if it's because people are afraid to ask for what they want these days.
Maybe. Maybe it is the way
Yeah.
society is. Maybe people are just afraid to ask for
Financial
what it is.
guidance
Like, oh my gosh,
or spiritual guidance.
Why should I ask for this? And a lot of
Right.
times it's like, and that's I think why we do what we do is it's you need to work from the inside out.
Yes.
And that's exactly what it is. And in order to work from the inside, you have to get rid of like the dark clouds, the gray energy,
all
the
that
blockages,
negativity's
which
gotta
is what
go.
you do.
Yeah.
'Cause it's
You
hard.
know,
Exactly.
What we found is we had that lower carbon energy, that heavy fear, shame. And it's kind of like mixing oil and water.
Right.
And so when we have that lower energy, we're going to attract those type of people. As you clear out to get the crystalline energy, you're not going to match that note or that frequency because everything is a frequency.
Right. Energy, completely. That's why we have little energy meters we stick in our electric sockets. And that's true of everything in this universe. Anything.
Yeah, can you imagine? I'm sorry, I just had this hilarious visual where we hooked Marcy up to an energy meter to see. She's probably going to blow it.
Oh my gosh,
She
can we
would
do that?
blow the
We should-
energy meter.
Oh my goodness. But we have to be careful when we stick the prongs, though.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
no. We'll
No,
figure it out.
We'll come up with
I
a guinea
still
rig plan on
want to
that.
get, because I still want to get my sounds tested on the hertzes to see how many hertzes the
Yes.
vibration is.
I'll have to look that
If
up.
I'm killed, because I've been having diseases, and the Earth hertz, humor like this, the Earth hertz is 442 hertzes. And they said to kill the diseases or break them up is 101,000 to 201,000 hertzes.
Wow.
You guys are all feeling it.
Absolutely, we're feeling it. I'm still giggling, like smiling and stuff. But I mean, I love the way that the new Marcy vibe with the
Yeah,
tarot
I
card.
know. I
like
love
that.
it.
I don't know. I like it. It's fun. It's like when you were kids. You were trying to play like those. Remember those games that used to be like the dating game, like those date games they used to play, like your secret date or your secret. admirer. It's like
I'm
you never
sorry.
know about
I
a
didn't
card.
play the dating game.
I
I was the one stealing my brother's mini bike and actually riding it because he couldn't do it.
Well, that I 100% believe that.
Yeah, that was me.
But it's fun. It's almost like, you know what I mean? It just becomes one, and then right there, and then opens up positive like opening right there.
She's so excited. She's beating up my
I'm beating up the
laptop.
computer. I am. But right there and then, just that little aspect right there opens up already the positivity door. Little crack in the door.
Yeah, I'm telling you guys, you definitely have to look her up. You have to give her a call. Marcy.Coach@yahoo.com.
Yes.
She has a Facebook group also.
Yes, she does.
The Facebook group is, and again, my brain is so overloaded with
Lightworkers
energy,
of the
I'm
world?
babbling.
Lightworkers of the world?
No, not light workers of the world. It's multidimensional. What is that one
Healers.
again? Multidimensional healer Marcy on
Well,
Facebook.
Yeah, the other name I had is Marcy, the multidimensional healer, because I woke up with that name about, I don't know, a couple of years ago. Because I've gone through so many different names because I've been doing this since '82.
Yes.
And that just made sense with these levels: past lives, post-traumatic, inner child, all these different levels, and they all are in our body.
Yeah.
And our cellular memory remembers everything. And then we push it down, and then that's why people wonder, oh, we get diseases. Because, oh, I'm fine. And no, you're not fine,
It's true.
And then we just keep on suppressing, and then the body just breaks like a bridge, and, nothing to do with what we eat, how we are. It's just a suppression of the energy.
Exactly.
And if you carry around 500 pounds of physical weight, your body's going to break. So people wonder, why do I have diseases? Because you're carrying around 500 pounds of emotional weight.
Exactly.
The body can only handle so much of their cracks.
That is absolutely true. And and then since you worked on me earlier today, my left shoulder, where you had found the blockage earlier, I have not had a bit of pain in it
Right.
at all today.
So
And usually
her-
that is my
Her Facebook group is actually the International Multidimensional Energy Circle.
Yes.
That's a private, closed group, so you'd have to message her.
Message her and
Message
get to
her.
the International Multidimensional. Now I'm a tongue-tied one. Wow.
Wait, go ahead.
The International Multidimensional Energy Circle.
We're both babbling over here, I'm telling you.
It's the energy thing. We're smiling, we're happy, we're feeling great. We're loving our new ATU network. We're loving everyone who's been able to come and join us tonight.
And don't
Keep
forget,
sharing,
we're
following
on,
us.
let's see, 3, 6, 7, 8 platforms right now.
Yep.
Still waiting to hear from one more.
Oh, wait,
I'll
not
check it out.
counting. We're on Comcast Xfinity on Channel 95 on
That's-
Friday nights at
I was
7:30.
talking audio platforms.
And I just gotta throw it
Okay.
in there, New Bedford Public Access, we are here, represent.
All right, we got about 2 minutes left to the show.
We can't thank Marcy enough. Thank you, Marcy, so much for...
You guys know I love you too, and I love coming on anytime you want.
Oh,
And the more that we spread that energy, because when I do this phone,
Exactly.
it interconnects everybody else, because we're all on this grid on the earth. And now, from what my guy said, it's like the more that I'm helping or healing or you guys are helping, it's a domino effect. It's helping families. It's helping, all these different people on all these different levels that are going on.
That's right.
And that's why I work with Elohim and the Masters, and there's so many of them. And as Susan's starting to experience them herself, as far as the energy, their power, their energy, their love, their healing. But they can't work on us on dense energy.
That's
and
right.
so the more we open up our energies, the more they can work on us.
Right, which is why I love the combination. Like I said, the tarot card, which is like just
The
a little...
visual.
The visual.
Right,
Just
the
kind of
visual.
opens the door up a little bit for that positive energy to creep on in there and make everyone feel like they're definitely on a different frequency. 'Cause I know I am. I know I definitely am.
Oh, yeah. I definitely am, too.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, we got about 1 minute left.
90 seconds.
90
All right,
seconds.
you guys, I'm being told to do one last song. Susan and Michelle,
Yes,
Yeah.
Alan.
I'm being told to do one last song for everybody.
Awesome.
I feel the Masters are coming in, and they're all happy, and I'm feeling the golden energy because I've got the golden ones, so many of them.
Oh, thank
Anyway,
you.
let me get one last note of healing everybody.
Now, everyone, close your eyes and listen.
Unconditional love and acceptance.
60 seconds.
That was a long one. I felt like there were like 3 or 4 notes in that one.
Yeah.
There was quite a few. Hey, don't forget, guys, we got a little less than 60 seconds left. Next week on Thursday night, our usual nights, we're going to keep Thursday night.
Yes,
Definitely
we
will be
will.
here every Thursday night. We have Gary Gomes, Vedic astrologer. But we're also actually going to be on many other times, and you never know. Sometimes we can have somebody with us. Sometimes we won't. Sometimes it'll be teaching. sometimes we might even just sit here and have a coffee glitch and chat with our people.
Yeah, in our PJs, cup of coffee.
Yeah, why not? You never
10
know.
seconds.
So come, learn about chakras, learn guided meditation. We'll have Marcy on with us sometimes, Just come and visit ATU Network, right here. Look us up on Facebook. Look us up on the website. And
all the
we
social
love you.
medias.
Peace out. Good night, people.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you guys all. I'm so glad I got to be on for the first. Just warms my heart.
This is epic. Marcy Kosich, everyone, our very
Time's
first
gone.
on ATU Network.
We're out of time.
Oh, darn it. Darn it.
Alright.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio.
Love you, darling. Thank you so much.
Okay. Hold on. Bring this up. And come on. As soon as thank you. It wouldn't come up. I can't.